So, I'm going to talk a little bit about how you can network outside of your circles and get information on topics that you wouldn't normally want to get information on. And the reason I'm talking about it like this is because I'm like, if I give specific examples, it's not going to necessarily relate to how you need to start networking outside of your circles. And one of the first things I did is I knew there was an operating system called Linux and I had never used it. And then one day I just wanted to throw in the towel on Microsoft. And I did. I just removed Windows from my computer, Windows XP at the time. And I was still playing a lot of games. So I had Windows 98 on there, but then I added in Linux and I started using Linux more and more. It became the operating system I use daily. Eventually, I got tired of most of those games and I just switched over to using Linux completely. And if I hadn't heard about Linux, which I already knew because my mom worked in the industry, I wouldn't have known that I could switch to it. But it was also this realization that I was so angry about how Windows XP had product activation on it, and I was so upset that I felt I just had to go out and find alternatives. So something that I might normally have dismissed and not cared about suddenly became an important piece of information. So if you're networking outside of your circles, you need to use that anger, use that frustration to find an alternative to the thing that is really irritating you and making you upset.